Hey, I'm Lara. Welcome. So glad that you're here. We'll just get acquainted into this space. I want to make sure my camera is good. And if there's anybody here in the chat function, can you just let me know that you can hear me okay? That would be great. Thank you so much. Welcome. Good morning. Okay. Most of my head is there. Hi, Kenzie. Thanks for being here. Can you let me know if you can hear me okay? The music, my voice, and see everything. I just did a full body. My head's not cut off, but quite at the top. So we'll see how it goes. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to your yoga sculpt practice. So glad that you're here. There's a bunch of pigeons on my patio staring at me, and it's a little uncanny this morning. Hi, Sophie. So glad to see you. Good morning. Team, as we're gathering in, would you, if you feel up to the challenge, type in the chat function one thing that you're grateful for learning during this slowdown. I know for a lot of us it's challenging to slow down, especially if you're like me and you're in New York City. Morning, Nicole. So yeah, if you could share one thing that you were grateful for learning in the most recent slowdown, as we've gotten still with ourselves and our bodies. These pigeons are still staring at me. It's so weird. Happy Sunday. Thanks, Rebecca, to be patient. I had to sit with anxiety. Yes, Sophie, same, me too. Hi, Kaylee, thank you, staying present. Love, love, love. Team, good morning. If you are just joining us, please share one thing that you're grateful for learning during this slowdown. What are you excited and grateful for that you learned that maybe you wouldn't have learned if you would have been running around like a crazy madwoman, madman? Kristen, finding the silver linings. Hey, that it's okay to slow down. Yes, all the above. Good morning, friends. Nicole, teamwork with my husband. Yes, I've been feeling the same exact thing. I feel you. We've got 60 minutes of yoga sculpt on this Sunday morning, and then a little 10-minute meditation together if you choose to stay. So just welcome. So glad that you're here. We'll get started in about 5 minutes. So if you're just jumping on, if you wouldn't mind sharing one thing that you are grateful for learning within this slowdown. The numbers are climbing. Welcome, friends. Happy Sunday morning. So glad that you're here. Thanks, Kenzie. Hi, Adriana. So glad that you're here, Burgos. Morning, everyone. We're gonna get started in about 4 minutes. If you're just joining us, if you wouldn't mind typing in the chat function one thing that you're grateful for learning in this slowdown that we're experiencing together. It'll help us prep for class. We'll use a set of weights, 2 set of weights, kombucha bottles, wine bottles, I heard those are good too, rice bags, cans of soup. Anything to help you find body resistance, or nothing will be great too. No weights to work on your own body endurance and strength will be more than enough. What we have is more than enough. Goodness gracious, yes. Welcome, friends. Welcome to your Sunday morning yoga sculpt practice. I'm so excited that you're here. We'll get started in a few. If you haven't shared in the chat function yet, please share one thing you're grateful for learning during this time of slowdown. Hi, Josie from the UK. Thank you. Not so early for you, so hope your day was wonderful. So glad that you're here. Welcome, friends and fam. We'll get started in a few minutes. If you're here for Yoga Sculpt, you're in the right place. And if not for Yoga Sculpt, you're still in the right place, so stay. Good morning, friends. If you're just joining us, my name's Lara G. Hi, Doug. So good to see you. Team, if you wouldn't mind sharing in the chat function one thing that you're grateful for learning in this slowdown. Christina, congratulations. I meant to text you yesterday. So excited for you. I have goosebumps. Friends, I'm so glad that you're all here, spending this time together virtually. We'll get started in like 2 minutes. And if you haven't shared in the chat function, please write down something you're grateful for learning in this slowdown. Knowing that there's always a lesson in the chaos and the challenge. Yes, our sister Christina got engaged yesterday. What a silver lining to this time. So excited. Kate, learning to use time wisely. Yes. Love that. Cole. I can't. So excited for friends and fam, and yeah, Doug staying present. Kate, thank you. So glad to be here with you all. We'll leave another minute for those early morning people coming out of bed, because that's real life too. You know, getting up early is a challenge in this time, at least for me. So that happens. Casey, gratefulness for what you can control, and mindfulness for what you can. Monique, for what truly matters and necessary. Yes, we are simplifying. As my friend Joel says, we are getting simple and deep. Good morning, friends. If you're just joining us, before we get started, if you wouldn't mind typing in the chat function one thing you're grateful for learning in this slowdown. All right. Team, here we are. Happy Sunday morning. My name is Lara G. I'm coming to you from Brooklyn, New York. Excited to be with you this morning for our CorePower Yoga live stream. We'll be streaming 60 minutes of Yoga Sculpt. If you have weights, super. If not, canned goods are great. Wine bottles, kombucha. Ashley, so glad that you're here. Kombucha bottles, rice bags I heard are great too, or your own body weight will be more than enough. You are more than enough. We'll do this together. But thank you most importantly for being here. So as I mentioned, 60 minutes of Yoga Sculpt. We'll take a little breather, and then we will do a 10-minute meditation if you want to sit still a little more with us. And yeah, thank you for being here. As I mentioned, if you've got weights, super. If not, No big deal. Let's get creative. That's what this time is for. We've got Kenzie who's moderating our chat function too, so she'll be helping us out with that. Meredith from Amsterdam, yes, we are bringing the world together. We are uniting. We are going to move together, and we are going to breathe together. So team, find your mat. Take a tall seat to get started. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Sit up tall. Bring a palm to your heart and the other on top. Soften your gaze or let your eyelids flutter closed. Take a breath in from your belly, ribs, chest. Exhale all the way back out. One more inhale, belly, ribs, chest. Get acquainted with your body. Exhale all the way back out. Breath in. Exhale, child's pose. Sit your hips back to your heels. Extend your arms long in front of you. Nestle your forehead to your mat. Maybe you sway your hips side to side, forehead side to side. What would allow you to incorporate and integrate into your body completely today? And knowing that we will get to the practice. Right now, can you find comfort in this space between? Enjoy this space of stillness before we get moving. Press your palms down and forward, like you're pushing your mat away. Allow this to traction your hips closer towards your heels to provide a self-assist. Even though we don't have anybody offering hands-on assist, we can always give that love to ourselves and choose that space. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to the left. Keep your right arm long, but thread your left arm underneath you with your child's pose body. Spin your torso over to the right side of the room. Let your left ear get heavy to the mat. Spider tip your right fingers onto the earth, plug them into the ground to soften your shoulder back into your space and allow your torso to twist a little more. You'll feel a nice stretch in the back of your left shoulder. Inhale, child's pose. Exhale, twist over to your left. Thread your right arm underneath you this time. Let your right arm bone get heavy to the ground. Pull your belly up and in. Again, you can spider tip your left fingers, spin your torso even deeper over to the left. Inhale, child's pose. Come back to center. Stay for your breath out. Inhale, tabletop. Journey to your hands and your knees. Pause to breathe. Spread your fingertips really wide. Plug your hands into the ground. Now again, like in child's pose, push your hands down and forward. Feel your core ignite. Inhale, walk your palms about an inch in front of you. Exhale, hover tabletop. Tuck your toes. Lift your shins off the ground. Squeeze your thumbs in. Pull your belly in. Take a breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Create an inverted V shape with your body. Find any movement you need to. Bend one knee, bend the other. Will help you integrate into this space today. Then when you get to a space of stillness, bend your knees slightly to flip your pelvic bowl forward and draw your tailbone up to the back edge of your mat. Yes. Push your hands down and forward, elongate your spine. Yes, Burgos, take a breath in. Be still for your breath out. Inhale, look forward to the top of your mat. Exhale, ragdoll pose. Slowly walk your feet to your hands. Keep your feet hip-width distance apart. Bend your knees so much your belly is on your thighs and interlace opposite hand to elbow. You can sway a little side to side, back and forth. What would feel natural in your body today? Shift forward a little more to let your tailbone press up. Yes, Doug. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release your hands to the earth. Keep your feet wide if this feels best for your low back. Otherwise, bring your first toes together to touch. Inhale, halfway lift with airplane arms. Reach your arms back, pause to breathe. Bend your knees to activate your hamstrings. Lift one armpit up and then the other to wrap your triceps closer together. Inhale here. Exhale, warrior three arms. Reach your arms out in front of you. Send your tailbone back. Push your heels into the ground. Spin your palms up. Wrap your triceps in. Inhale, mountain pose, push down to lift up. Exhale, standing at attention, bring your hands to your heart. Soften your eyes closed or just relax them as much as they will. Feel your palm press to palm to find equal balance in right and left side of your body. Team, today we'll focus on transitions. Knowing we are all in a space of transition right now. What would it look like to intentionally choose attention to the space between every pose and every movement? Rather than focusing on reaching the pose, what does it look like to focus on that movement and space between the pose? Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Release your arms to your side. Open your beautiful eyes. Thanks, Kenzie. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms overhead. Pause to breathe. Plug your heels strongly into the earth. Take your hands to your ribs. Wrap them in to feel your 360 corset. Now reach your arms overhead. Take a breath in. Exhale, side bend to the right. Glide your right hand down your thigh. Find a nice stretch in your left ribs and lungs. Add a side step. Take your left foot behind you to the outside of your right mat. Plug your left heel down. Feel space in your psoas and your ribs. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, side bend to your left. Push your hand into your left thigh. Find length and then over. Side step. Take your right foot behind you. Squeeze your inner thighs. Pull your right hip forwards. Yes, team. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Bring your hands down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift with airplane arms. Pull your ribs in, broaden your chest. Exhale, high plank pose. Plant your hands, step your feet back. Activate your hugging muscles, right? We all miss hugging. Press your hands into the earth, squeeze your thumb bones in. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your stomach. Point your elbows in, squeeze your thumbs. Inhale, baby cobra, lift your chest. Breathe here. Hug your elbow tips downwards to broaden your collarbones forwards. Stay here for the breath in. Exhale, hamstring curl with your right foot. Bring your right heel closer to your butt to activate your hamstring, the back line of your leg. Lift your right knee tip up a little more and drag it back. Inhale. Exhale, lower to the ground. Yes, team. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Take a breath in. Notice the space. Breath out. More focus on the space between. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Take your entire breath to get there. Inhale, half lift, airplane arms. Exhale, warrior three arms. We're incorporating it into sun A. Inhale, mountain pose, stand tall. Exhale, side bend, side step to your right. Lengthen your left ribs from your hips. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend, side step to your left. Yes, Sophie. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, airplane arms. Exhale, high plank. Lower all the way your stomach. Take your entire breath out. Inhale, baby cobra, and breathe. Push your pelvis down. Broaden your chest. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, hamstring curl with your right leg. Squeeze your right heel to your butt. Draw your knee away from your chest. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes. Can you bring even more attention to the space between you actually get to the inhales and the exhales? Inhale, look forward. One more time, team. Exhale, forward fold. Take your entire breath out. Inhale, half lift, airplane arms. Zipper your belly in. Exhale, reach your warrior three arms rather. Inhale, mountain pose. Final flow. Exhale, side bend, side step to your right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend, side step to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift, airplane arms, broaden your chest. Exhale, high plank, lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra, pause, listen for the change. Exhale, double hamstring curl. Bring both of your heels towards your butt. Lift your knees up. Use your hamstrings to do this. Now push your kneecaps back. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Yes, inhale, high plank or tabletop. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Notice the luxury when you get into before the movement, that elongation that you are able to provide. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Adding on, inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, airplane arms. Different here, exhale, forward fold. Bring your first toes together to touch. Inhale, chair pose with Vipassana. Sit your hips back, reach your arms forward. Bring your hands to your hips. Hug your thigh bones in. Now take your thumbs to your hip creases. Roll your thigh bones back and into the socket. Pull your belly in. Reach your arms back forwards. Spin your palms to the back of the room to widen your chest. Inhale. Exhale, mountain pose with airplane arms. Straighten your legs. Take your hands back. Almost like a Titanic mover superhero pose. Squeeze your glutes forward. Lift your chest. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Bring your left knee up and in. Reach your arms overhead. Pause to breathe. You can bring your hands to hips. Self-activate. Squeeze your thigh bones in. Pull your belly away from your pelvis. Inhale, breath. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Gently tap your left leg back. Team, you may need to widen or elongate your stance. That's cool. Take it. Push down for your front heel. Push your heel towards your back to scissor your inner thighs. Draw your belly off of your legs. Gaze forward. Inhale. Crescent lunge just for the transition. Bend your back knee as much as needed. Exhale, warrior two. Bend your front knee over your ankle, heel to heel or heel to arch alignment with your feet. Team, take your back toes, dial them in. Bring your hands to your hips. Draw your hips in line with your back toes, so point them slightly to the upper left corner of the room. Elongate your arms, now spin your left armpit back. Yeah, find a little twist. Inhale, reverse warrior. Reach your right arm up, push your pelvis forward. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Option to find a hamstring curl with your right leg. Yes, Adrian. Inhale, upward facing dog. Spin your chest forward. You got it, Christina. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. The second side, you notice more attention on the space before the pose. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, airplane arms, flat back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Reach your arms up, sit your butt back. Pause to breathe. Shift your weight back. Plug your sits bones back. And broaden your chest. Inhale. Exhale, mountain with your airplane arms. Come to stand. Take your arms back. Lift one armpit up and then the other. Wrap your triceps closer together. Broaden your chest. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Bring your right knee up and in. Reach your arms up. Pause to breathe. Flex your right toes to your face. This will activate the front of your right leg. Wrap your ribs in. Spin your pinkies forwards. Yes, take a breath in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Gently tap your right toes back. Reach your arms behind you. Whatever movements you need to do, you might need to take your left foot forward or widen it a little bit. That's okay. Do it, find it, meet yourself, and stay in that space. Inhale, crescent lunge. Take the entire transition to get there. Bend your back knee. Exhale, warrior two. Spin your back heel down. So Team Vinyasa is all about finding the space and elongating the breath rather than rushing to get there. Bring your hands back to your hips. Tilt your hips to the upper corner of your mat. Reach your arms and then squeeze your shoulder blades together. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take the entire breath in. Elongate your front ribs up. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Option to find the hamstring curl. Yes. Inhale, upward facing dog. Straighten your arms. Exhale, downward facing dog. Send your hips up and back. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, frog pose to somewhere where you can see your device screen. Bring your feet wide. Push your elbows to your inner thighs. Lift your chest. Team, if this is a lot for your low back, you can take a block underneath you or widen your feet to bring your heels to the earth. We lift and lower. Go up, down, down. Exhale, inhale, Exhale, inhale. Keep doing that, team. I will do a little weight demo. Kenzie, can you let me know if the music was okay for that and that was a good volume? Otherwise, team, if you have weights, cans, wine bottles, whatever it is, a little bit of weight safety. When you grab your weights or other items, bring them through shoulders out and up. Keep your elbows slightly bent to protect your shoulders. You have the option to add any of your weighted devices in a halfway lift. If you do so, bend your knees, find a narrow row. Scrub your elbows to the back side of your body. Oh, Kenzie, I will make it louder. Don't you worry, sister. So find a narrow row, wrap your elbows behind you. Last fit, team. If you want to flow with your weights, shoulders over elbows over wrists the entire time. If you're rolling out or in, just lose your devices. We can pick them up later. Last bit. Weights are never mandatory. If you're not having a good time, that's the goal, to party with each other today. So find the space between and get rid of them. It is your choice. All right, friends, let's do this. So glad you're here. Downward facing dog, with or without your weights. In 4, down dog in 3, in 2, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a strong breath out. Inhale, look forwards. Let's do this. Exhale, forward fold. Take your whole breath out. Inhale, half lift with or without. Full breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Grab your weights. Inhale, chair pose. Press forward and up. Exhale, mountain with your airplane arms. Squeeze your glutes forward. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Pull your left knee up and in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Gently tap back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Take a full breath to stand tall. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend your elbows, thumbs up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Full breath to press straight to the ceiling. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Hold, pivot, plant. Ride your way down to your high plank to low. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. We got another side, team. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, with or without your weights. Exhale, fold, receive your weights. Inhale, chair pose, find the full breath in. Exhale, mountain airplane arms, stand up, squeeze your glutes. Inhale, one-legged mountain, curl your right knee up and in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms, tap all the way back, squeeze your ribs together. Inhale, crescent lunge, stand tall and proud. Exhale, warrior 2, bend your elbows, thumbs up. Inhale, reverse warrior. Observe, squeeze your side bodies in. Exhale, high plank to low plank, pull, pivot, plant your weights down. Yes, take your time. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes, team. Ease into this. Notice the space you have now to intensify. We'll add on. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift with or without. Exhale, forward fold. We're about to get spicy. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, mountain airplane arms. Dig your heels into the earth. Inhale, one-legged mountain. Bring your left knee in. Listen for the change. Exhale, airplane pose. Bring your weights to your heart. Pivot your chest forward. Team, if this is too much on your low back, find a low flying airplane. Draw the weight out of your right hip. Pull your belly in. Hamstring curls with your left leg. Curl up. Down. Up. Down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Press your right hip up and back. Broaden your collar for 3. Crescent lunge in 2. And 1. Inhale, crescent lunge, stand tall. Exhale, warrior 2. Bend your elbows. Inhale, star pose. Press your weights overhead. Exhale, horse. Sit low. Roll your shoulders back. Maybe find a little movement side to side. Soften your tailbone downwards. Horse squats. Let's go. Up. Inhale. Point your toe. Start pose in 3. Start pose in 2. And 1. Inhale, star. Press up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Punch your weight straight overhead. Exhale, high plank to forearm. Team, I think I lost you. Are we back? Is anybody there? Okay, I think we might have cleared up. Are we there? Is anybody there? Okay, I'm back. Adriana, can you let me know where you lost me? Okay. Oh, great, team. Okay, squats. Am I clearing up at all? All right, we're gonna try and do it. I have no clue what is going on, team. I am so sorry. Start pose. Start pose, team. Inhale. Exhale, horse. We're gonna do our squats again. Here we go. Lift, up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Kenzie, can you let me know if I'm good? Push your heels down and squeeze your inner thighs together as you lift. 4, 3, start pose, in 2, and 1. Inhale, star, press up. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior, press straight overhead. Exhale, high plank to forearm plank. Forearm plank, team, roll your weights aside. Cross your right ankle over your left. Drop your hips to the left, pulse up, up. Exhale, exhale. Little dips with your pelvis. Pull your left ribs in towards your hips. Draw your elbows into the earth. You've got it right here for 4. Last 3. High plank in 2 and 1. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. I hope people can hear me. I'm not getting anything in the chat. One more breath in. One more breath out. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Okay. I don't know what's going on with the Wi-Fi. Team, did we get our horse squats? Oh goodness, thank you. My Wi-Fi is usually super strong. All right, we're just gonna do left side because I'm gonna assume that we got it or did some sort of horse squats. Downward facing dog. All right, got the plank dips. Namaste. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, receive your weights. Inhale, chair pose, press up. Exhale, mountain with your airplane arms. Inhale, one-legged mountain, pull your right knee up and in. Exhale, airplane pose. Again, you can bring your weights to your heart or find low-flying airplane. Hamstring curls, curl leg in and down. In and down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Yes, you've got it, team. Lift your chest up, squeeze your heel to hip. You've got 4. Crescent lunge in 3. Crescent lunge in 2. 1. Inhale, crescent lunge, press overhead. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, start pose, squeeze to stand. Exhale, horse, back to center. Find your squats. Lift up, down, up, down. Add a low row. Lower, lift, down, up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Dig down through your heels. Squeeze your glutes strongly at the top to feel your space. Rather than focusing on the space at the top, notice more of the transition as you get there. You've got this for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale, start pose. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse, press overhead. Exhale, high plank, pull, pivot, roll your weights to the side, forearm plank. Hook your left ankle over your right, drop your hip to the right, pulse up, up. Exhale, exhale. Try and Squeeze the space of your hip to your rib for 4, 3 high plank in 2, 1, inhale, high plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Sit your hips up and back. Take an inhale. Take an exhale. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, come onto your knees. Grab a quick sip of water. We'll move into biceps. Just want to check in that I'm still here. My screen looks a little spotty still, but I can't quite get out to change my Wi-Fi. So there's that. All right, team, grab your weights. Start on your knees for your bicep curl. All right, team, come to your knees. Draw your elbows in, flip your palms up. Here we go. Lift up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. You can even lean even further back to tap your core in. Dig your shins and knees into the ground. Press up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Squeeze your elbows in. Shorten the distance between your hand and your shoulder, right here. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Pulse up. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Singles in 2, and 1. Start at the bottom. 8. Here we go. 7, 6. Lean back a little more. 5. Push-ups in 4. Push-ups in 3, 2, 1. Lose your weights, team. Take your palms wide, spread your fingers wide. If you're on your knees, walk them back a lot so you're almost in a high plank position. Lower down, we lift, lower, lift, lower. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Spread your fingers wide like you're a little kitty cat clawing at the mat. Allow the weight really to come into your index and your thumb. Push the ground away from you as you lift. Lift your kneecaps up. Pull your belly up. 4, 3, on your knees. In 2, 1, on your knees, hammer curls. Grab your weights or no weights, cans, whatever they are. Spin your thumbs up. Lean your right back. Pin your elbows in. Here we go. You lift up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Stop your weights at elbow line to focus purely on your bicep, the flexion of your arm, right here, for 4, 3, you've got it, 2, you know it's coming, 1, pulse up, let's go, exhale, 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 4, 3, 8 singles, 2, and 1, here we go, lift, lower, 6, 5, push-ups in 4, you can do this, 3, push-ups in 2, 1, start at the bottom of your push-up, lift, lower, exhale, inhale, spread your fingers really wide, press the earth away from you to shorten the space of your pec muscles, right here, for 4, for 3, last 2, last bit of biceps. Grab your weights. Wider in biceps. Pull your elbows and lift up, down, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Pin your elbows into your side bodies. Again, stop your weights right at your elbow line to focus more on the up. Notice that space as you get there. 8, 7, pulse out. In 6, 5, you can do this. 4, 3, Joel, I don't know if you're practicing, if you are, but you can do it. 2, and 1, maybe from bed. Here we go. Pulse out, exhale, exhale. Draw your belly in. Still your breath for 4, 3, lose your weights in 2, 1. Yes, team, lose your weights. Towel off. High five the screen. It means it's squat time. Come to stand. Drop your hips down. Again, bring your thumbs to your hip creases. Notice your hip crease draw back. Lift your chest, and then bring your hands to heart. Lift up, down, down. Exhale, to find the lift. Now stop your pelvis right at standing and then bring it back down to avoid a thrust forwards. Stand completely straight to the ceiling. Keep your chest wide. Rather than the goal of getting to the top or bottom, what do you do with that gray space in between? Down, up, you've got it. 4, hamstring curl in 3. Start with your right leg, 2, and 1. Let's go. Curl, down, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Push down through your standing leg to find a little more lift. Really take time to get down and to get up as you do this. Yes, there is no rush. We are in this together. Notice the space you have for 4. For 3, hold your squat down. 2, 1, hold your squat down, pulse. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Shift your weight to your heels. Roll your shoulders back. For 4, lateral tap outs. 3, start with your right leg. 2, 1, stay low. Tap right, center, left, center. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Sit really low into your hips. Lift your chest up. Yes, you've got it. Move with your breath. For 4, notice the way to get there. 3, 2, 1, hold your right leg out, pulse up. Exhale, exhale, exhale. 4, 3, other side. 2, 1, here we go. Left up, yes. If you feel your booty, you are in the right place. 4, 3, basic squat. 2, 1, here we go. Lift, lower, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Here for 4, hamstring curl in 3. Start with your left leg. 2, 1, here we go. Curl up, option to add a left, pull back and down, point your tailbone to the earth. 8, you've got this. 7, keep going. 6, cardio party. And 5, and 4, and 3, you've got this. 2, and 1, team. Shake out your legs. Get your hips moving side to side. Let's go. Jump rope. Side to side. Option to tap it out. Add your arms. Find the length of your mat. Right here. For 4. To the left in 3. To the left in 2. 1. To the left we go. Punch, punch, punch. Jumping back. It's 3 punches. 2, 1. Sideways clap as you land. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Side and clap. You got it. Move. Breathe. Notice the space between. Exhale, exhale. Jump and clap. You got it. 4, 3, 2. To the front and 1. Football runs. Get really low. Run the length of your mat. Maybe add your arms. Lift your chest. For 4. To the right in 3. To the right in 2. 1. We got the other side. Here we go. Punch, punch, punch. Jumping clap. Let's go. Punch, punch, punch. Side, clap at the bottom. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Jump and clap. Woo! You got this, team. Happy morning. 4, 3, 2, 1. Front of your mat. Butt kickers. Let your hamstring curl. Kick your butt. You can add your arms. Go forward, up, forward, up. You've got it. 3, right here. Use your breath to inspire you. You can do this. Keep moving. Last bit, team. Use your breath. For 4. For 3. Tap it out in 2. And 1. Yes. Tap it out side to side. Keep your legs moving. Grab a quick sip. Pet any glow. This will allow you to slow your heart rate down just a little more. We've got this, team. Almost there. You're here for 4. For 3, mountain pose in 2. And 1, here we go. Inhale, mountain. Exhale, bring your hands to heart. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. The space between so often run to point A to point B. What could we truly allow room for if we allowed ourselves to be in that gray space just a little more? To pay grace and attention to the growth that comes in the between. Inhale. Exhale. Yes, team, we've got this. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms back up. Exhale, forward fold. Receive your weights if you want them. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Everyone receive your weights. Inhale, chair pose. Press your arms forward and up. Exhale, airplane arms. Bring your feet a little wider. Bend your elbows, tricep kickbacks. Extend, bend, extend, bend. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Option, take it one arm at a time. Pin your elbows really tight into your side bodies. Yes, and then stop your arm at elbow line to focus purely on the way back of this movement. Yes, you've got it, team. Right here for 4, for 3. One-legged mountain in 2, and 1. Inhale, bring your left knee up and in. Exhale, crescent lunge with airplane arms. Walk your feet wide as much as you need. Inhale, crescent lunge, bend your back knee slightly. Exhale, double lunge. Bring your weights to heart. Hover your knee. Use your left glute to squeeze your left hip forward. Lateral raises, bend your elbows. Lift up, down, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Team, you can do one arm at a time. Do this in crescent lunge or bring your back knee to the earth. How you decide to use that space between is really up to you. So use it wisely. 4, 3, crescent lunge in 2, 1. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior 2. I call these Katniss Everdeen's. Pretty sure they're bow and arrows. Again, bring your hips to the upper left corner of your mat to protect your spine. Extend your right arm long. Bring your left to match. You pull back, 2, forward, 2, back, 2, forward, 2. Exhale, inhale. You can lose your front weight altogether. That will be more than enough stability and control without your weight. Or bring your right hand down. Focus purely on your left lat, your back muscle for 4, 3, start pose, into 1, inhale, star, you've got this. Exhale, horse. Bring your feet in a little wider than shoulder distance. Sit your hips back, reverse flies. Go up, down, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Again, you can opt for one arm at a time to really notice your full breath out to match your entire wingspan. Shift your weight back into your heels. Wrap your lats, your shoulder muscles together to make room in your heart. Yes, you're here for 4. Start pose in 3. Start pose in 2. And 1. Inhale, start. Squeeze your glutes. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse. Press straight overhead. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Find the full breath out to lower you halfway down or skip it all together. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Yes, team, inhale, look forwards. We've got this, we're in it together. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift with or without your weights. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, airplane arms. Bring your feet wide again. Bend your elbows. Narrow row with your tricep kickback. Pull back, extend, in and down. Back, extend, in and down. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Take nice long breaths in and out so you can extend the possibility of the flexion of your muscles. When we extend through the space between and really sit in it, we get stronger. So allow yourself to get stronger right here for 4, for 3. One-legged mountain in 2, and 1. Bring your right knee up and in. Inhale, one-legged mountain pose. Exhale, crescent lunge, gently tap back. Inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, double lunge. Rotator cuff. Flip your palms up, bring them in, go out and in, out and in. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Bend your back knee. more you bend it, the more you'll allow your pelvis to square forwards. Now squeeze your right glute forward to manually adjust your hips. Lift your chest for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, warrior 2. Second set of your Katniss bow and arrows. Bring your back arm to meet your front. Here we go. Hold back. 2 and in. 2. Exhale. Inhale. Again, you can lose your front weight. Ensure that your back hip is squared forward to the top of your mat, and then your chest will square to the side. Not only will you work your obliques, but you'll also work your back lat muscles as well. You've got this. 4, 3, start pose. In 2, 1, inhale, start. Exhale, horse pose. Bring your weights to your heart. Find a little movement side to side. Oblique twist, go. Front, center, back, center, front, center, back, center. Exhale. Exhale, option to add a punch. Up, center, uppercut, center. Use your bicep to stabilize your arm. Wrap your obliques side to side for 4, for 3. You've got this. For 2, 1. Inhale, star pose. You are so strong, team. Exhale, warrior 2. Doug, you can do this. You got it, Sophie. Inhale, reverse, press straight up. Exhale, high plank to low plank. Yes, Cole, keep it moving. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, no weights. Inhale, rise up to stand. Last set of your booty work. Curtsy squat. Take your left foot behind your right. Square your hips forward, much like we did in our side bend. Lower to the bottom. Lift up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Squeeze your thighs at the top. Dig down through your back, big toe mound to lift you up even taller. Up, up. Push down through your right heel to wrap your right hip back. Keep your chest lifted. Yes, I know, inner thighs. We've got this right here for 4, 3. Hold it down. 2, 1. Hold it down. You've got 4. Left elbow, left knee. 3. You can do this. 2, 1. Here we go. Tap up and down. Up, down. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, inhale. Team, optional, leave your hands at hips and just work on the lift, the out external rotation, and the abduction of your knee. Up and down. Yes, you got it. Whew. Right booty. You've got 4. Curtsy squat, other side. 3. You can do this. 2, 1. All right, shake it out. Here we go. Right foot behind your left. Find your way down to the squat. Square your left hip. Bring your hands to heart. Here we go. Up, down, up, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Again, pay mindful attention to your way all the way up and your way all the way down. Let the goal not be the end of the up and down of the pose, or the more of the journey that gets into each one. 4, hold down, and 3, hold down, and 2, 1, hold down, for 4, for 3, right knee to elbow, in 2, 1, here we go. Tap up and down, and again. You can bring your hands to your hips. Feel the side lateral movement of your right rib cage to work on your obliques and your outer thighs and glutes. Here we go. For 4, for 3. I know, Burgos, you got it. 2, and 1. Shimmer your booty side to side. We've got this, team. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, tuck and curl. Wrap into a little teeny tiny ball. Draw your tailbone down. Bring one forearm and then the other. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down to your butt. Air 5s, team, we've got this. We are in the home stretch. and it will get you out in time regardless of the tech malfunction. Take your weights, bring them down. Where we start with a hex press, which we don't really do in class, you'll start at weights to chest, press up, and then a fly out and in, all with your glute lifts. Lower all the way down to the ground. Walk your heels underneath your butt. Thanks, Sophie, my little cheerleader. Walk your heels to your butt. Grab your weights. Start them over your chest. Here we go. We lift. 2, hold your hips out. 2, in. 2, now hips and arms down. 2, exhale. Inhale as you widen. Exhale. Inhale as you close. Exhale. Inhale. You can always option to leave your hips on the earth and focus purely on just your arms. That's so strong. What intention behind that? Now this one is technically done slower. So really notice your breaths, your ribs expand as you exhale. And the room you make in your chest on the inhale. With your glutes, press your glutes upwards and forwards. Yes, you've got this, team. This is just the last bit of chest and arms. Keep moving for 4, for 3, for 2, 1. Hold your hips and arms up, pulse up, up, up. Exhale, exhale. You've got this. Breathe, keep moving. You're here for 4, for 3, back to doubles in 2, and 1. Come all the way back down. Here we go, hips and arms. 2, out, 2, in, 2, down, 2. Exhale, inhale, exhale. Yes, you've got it. Inhale, keep moving, friends. 8, 7, 6, 5. This time arms out, hips up in 3, 2, 1. Hips up, arms up. Here we go. Hold. Final breaths for 4, for 3. Last 2 and 1. Crisscross your arms. Give yourself a hug. Drop your weights. Bring your hips down. Soften your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice loving hug. Roll your back side to side, back and forth, team. We've got some core. Yes, Jacqueline, so good to see you. Here we go, some core. If you have a block, you can use it. If not the end of the world. This is for my friend Joel. He taught me these fallen bridge crunches. Bring your knees to the feet to the outer edges of your mat. Zip lock your knees in. Bring your hands behind your head. Lift up, down, down. Exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Glue your ribs into your pelvis as you lift. Spread your toes wide like you're a kitty cat clawing at your mat. And then push your hands into your head to allow your pecs to open up. Yes. 8, 7, 6, 5. Hold up. In 4. Pulse up. In 3. Hold up. In 2. 1. Hold and pulse. Lift up. Exhale. 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 Draw your ribs into your pelvis. Keep on going for 4, 3, last 2. Legs up the wall, team. Bring your legs up. Bring your palms alongside your body. Cross your left ankle under your right. So right over your left. You may even want to tee out your arms a little more. Leg dips just to the left. Here we go. Go down. 2, 3, 4. Yes. Up. 2, 3, 4. Just to the left. Go down. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. Up. Nice and slow breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Use your bottom ankle to resist gravity on the way up. So your ankles are fighting. Yes, I know. Now point your feet to the upper corner of your mat, so more like you're going at a diagonal. Ground your opposite armpit to the earth. Here you go. For 4, 3, bring your legs down to the mat. In 2, 1, keep them crossed. Bring them to the earth. Bring your hands behind your head. Lift up, down, bicep crunch, up, down. Yeah, this feels good for your back. It'll allow it to release. 4, option and add a knee up twist in 3. Right knee to left elbow, 2, and 1. Here we go, knee up and twist. Down, twist, down. Exhale, inhale, Exhale, inhale, yes team, this is your home stretch for 4, 3, legs up the wall, cross your legs in 2, 1, yes, switch it out, right ankle under your left, tee out your arms to the right, go down, 2, 3, 4, up, 2, 3, 4, yes, down, 2, inhale, exhale, resist ankle to ankle, pull your ankles apart from one another, press your skull strongly into the mat. Yes, you've got it. I see you, Joe. I see you, Sophie, Adriana, Jacqueline, you've got this. Every single one, you can do this. 4, bring your legs out. In 3, onto your mat. In 2, 1, keep your ankles crossed. Lift, lower, exhale, inhale, exhale. Option to add the twist and down, twist and down. Exhale, inhale, final stretch team. 8, last 7, final 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhale, take a full body stretch, point your toes, reach your arms overhead. Let your ribs expand out wide. You made it. This is your practice. Notice the space between. Inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a nice loving squeeze. Exhale, happy baby. Collect your feet or your thighs. How you'll know what you'll need to do is if your tailbone is on the ground. Maybe you grab your outer edges of your feet. Behind your thighs is really great if your tailbone is off the earth. Soften your eyes. Sway a little side to side. I think this part of class is so challenging for a lot of us who are used to movement because it asks us to slow down and really pay attention and be okay with that gray space. Inhale, bring your knees into your chest. Exhale, shoelace or supine cow face. Bring your right thigh over your left. If you're like me, your outer thighs are real tight, so pretty much all I can get is the outsides of my shins. If you can grab your feet, go to town. Where you want to avoid is your knees, so your shins. Pull your belly in, press your tailbone down. Widen your ankles or shins away from one another, much like you're tying a shoelace. Feel your outer thighs begin to soften. It may even feel good to resist your hands as you push down to widen your sacrum. Inhale here. Exhale, supine twist with eagle legs. Keep your right leg over your left. Spin your legs to the left. Take your right arm, bring it up and diagonal over to the right. A self-assist here, team. Take your left hand to your right thigh bone, right underneath your hip, and push it down to the front end of your mat. So allow a lot of space in your lumbar spine, your thoracic spine, and just overall let your spine get long. Inhale, bring your knees back into center. Exhale, shoelace, supine cow face, other side. Wrap your left thigh over your right. Each side might be different, so it's okay to be gentle and understanding for that. Maybe grab your knees, your ankles, your shins. What feels most authentic to your body. Inhale here. Exhale, supine twist with eagle legs. Bring your knees to the right. Keep your legs wrapped. Take your left arm up and over at a diagonal to really get into your pec minor. This is really great for all of us who are sitting at desks for such an extended amount of time. It'll open your chest. Again, self-assist. This time take your right hand to your left hip and traction it downwards towards the front end of your mat to lengthen your spine. You are all doing so great. This is the best part. Inhale, bring your knees back into your chest. Give yourself one final hug. And express some gratitude for yourself, of allowing yourself to move, to be comfortable with the in-between. Inhale, breath. Exhale, final rest, Savasana. Let your legs splay out. Flip your palms up. Snuggle one shoulder blade under the other. Propel your heart upwards. Let your eyes completely shut or soften. I will take you out of this pose, so allow yourself to be in. I'll let you know when it's time to come out. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. And in that space is our power to choose our response. In our response lies our growth, lies our freedom. Inhale, big belly breath in. Exhale, release completely. If you found a sweet spot, I invite you to stay. If it's time to move on with your beautiful day, or if you'd like to join us in a seated meditation, you can of course take this on your back. Find some movement in your fingers, your toes. Rock your head side to side, open and close your jaw. Inhale, full body stretch like it's the first time you are waking up in this beautiful life. Exhale, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a big hug. Rock onto the side that feels ready to slow down and be in this space a little more. Inhale, press up to a seat, easy seat. Breathe here. Collect your left hand to your right to your left. Find the equal balance in both sides of you. In the action and in the pause, as they are both equally important. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. Inhale, bring your thumbs to your forehead. The light, the love and beauty in me bows to all that within all of you. We bow forward and say namaste or thank you. Welcome back, friends. We are in a space of a lot of transition. You hear on the news constantly, or even us or our friends saying, when is this going to be done? When is this going to be over? Yet we miss the beauty that can lie in that space between. The empty space, the gray space, the fuzzy space can be challenging, it can be awkward, but it can also lead to much beauty. Beauty in learning about ourselves, learning about others, and how to be still and content with what we have right in here. So thank you, friends, for joining. Thank you for your patience and our technology delays, but as is life, and it taught me the space between, as all of you have. My call to action is for you, is in those moments where you want to rush this and where you get angry, frustrated, because you want to be at the end line. Come back to your breath. Come back to your gratitude. Call a friend. Focus on that in which we can control today, here and now. Team, we will start our meditation at 5 after. Thank you if you do have to leave. That's the reality of life. Thank you for being here. You can catch me next Sunday, same time, same place, or on Instagram Live later today, 12 p.m. Mountain Time, 2 p.m. Eastern. We'll be doing a little mythology lesson. If you want more yoga today, my beautiful friend Joel on here, and Marielle. Joel's leading C2 at 1, Marielle at 6 p.m. Mountain Standard. So please come back. It's this work that keeps on helping us find this space. You can find me on Yoga on Demand. You can find me on Instagram at Lara Gobins, LARAGOBINS. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We will start our meditation in a few minutes. I recommend that you stick around to journey in that space. We'll work on the breath and the space between. Kenzie, thank you for moderating. Thank you for so many New York faces that are here and those I don't know. Please connect, come say hi. Like I said, you can catch me on the Instagram, our CPY Instagram live channel today at 2 p.m. Eastern, 12 p.m. Mountain for a little mythology lesson and some journaling, my favorite things to do in addition to moving. And yeah, we'll start meditation in 2 minutes. So if you will be meditating, find somewhere that's comfortable that you can sit with your hips over your knees. And April, thank you for being here. Oh, Christina, wasn't it a pleasure? Congrats to you and Cole. The beautiful things that can happen with the space between. Clara, thank you so much. What a great way to connect. And those of you who are celebrating Easter today, hope you have such a great time with your families connecting remotely. I'll be connecting with mine via Zoom. Won't be the same, but it will be different and it will be real fun. The spring equinox, if you're getting outside, it's going to be warm pretty much most places. Not sure about Minnesota though. That one's always a little colder than us. Yeah, we'll start in another minute. And through meditation, I'm not naturally inclined to meditate, or was not at first. Now it's easier for me because of noticing the joy that can come in the space between and not having to rush from point A to point B. And in times like right now, it's been a tether for me, a tether for gratitude, a tether to just feel my breath. If we know anything about this virus, it attacks the lungs and the respiratory system. Through meditation, through mindful pranayama breath, we're able to expand those areas and just bring health back into our lungs, our diaphragm, all the spaces we need to get big, to take up space and breathe. All right, team, it's 5 after, so we'll get started. Again, wherever you are choosing to sit, allow it to be a space where your hips, your pelvis comes above your knees. This will just allow for a little more comfort. It's going to be crisscross applesauce sauce. It can be hero's pose, or just seated on a chair. And wherever you are, just take a look at your surroundings. Connect to your vision. If you can see the outside, notice the outside or the spaces around you. And then bring your nose back forward and allow your gaze to soften, close like you're about to go to sleep. If you're seated, find a space where your feet can connect to the earth, or your shins. Envision those parts of your body as if there are roots attached to them. Let the roots plug and burrow into the earth as you ground and connect. Inhale, let your belly push forward. Let your ribs grow wide and lengthen from your chest to your throat. On the way out, like an accordion, squeeze everything back out the way that it came in. Again, inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold a sip. Breath out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Fully exhale. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold at the top. 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. Push all of your air out for 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep breathing just like that at that pace if you can. Here in our breath work, rather than focusing so much on reaching the top of your inhalation or exhalation, allow yourself to notice the beauty that comes as you're breathing in, as you're breathing out, and your retention in and out as well. So rather than allowing the goal to be the top and bottom, allow your goal to be the gray matter in between that space. When you slow your breathing, you slow your heart rate down. Allow this breath to be as if you haven't breathed in a really long time. So every moment of it is of the utmost importance. As you're here, begin to bring attention to what you feel on your skin. Perhaps where the floor meets your body, where a prop meets your skin, your clothes. Begin to travel your attention to what you see behind your eyelids. The light through the skin, their shapes, colors, illuminations. And then what do you hear? Without an attachment to the sound, can you just be an active observer to what you hear? What about taste? Maybe it's the coffee you had this morning, your breakfast, water. Feel it on your lips, your tongue. Shift your attention to your nose. And what do you smell? What textures do you feel? And notice how when you breathe in, the air is much cooler than when you breathe out. Collect all of those senses together like one atom. Squeeze it all in. Feel your sight, your sound, your touch. All of the senses. Squeeze in. Take a breath in. Exhale, release it all, like the scattering. And then you just exist with your breath. Take a few more breaths here, and if you need a tether, use this mantra of I notice, and then let it fall away. Notice your skin soften away from your bones, your jaw slacken from the roof of your mouth. And in this space, all that exists is you. Attend to the skin as a subtle boundary containing vastness. Enter the pulsing immensity and discover that you are not separate from anything there. There is no inside. There is no outside. There is no other. No object to meditate upon that is not you. Notice your breath in. Notice your breath out. One more inhale. Exhale. Slowly awaken your fingers, your toes. Work your head side to side, open and close your jaw. Inhale, stretch your arms overhead. Exhale, side stretch to the right. Plant your right hand down, lift your left arm up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, side stretch to your left. Inhale, center. Bring your palms, exhale onto your thighs, and slowly begin to open your eyes. Team, thank you for staying, for knowing that this sitting still and sitting with ourselves is the most important work we can do right now, as challenging as it is. So thank you for doing that work. Oh my gosh, Joel, snow in Minnesota. Whew, didn't know it was spring. Thank you, Joel. Thank you, friends. I'll stick around a little more to look at the chat box. Yeah, I'll be back next Sunday, same time, same place. Hopefully a little more optimal technology. And you can catch me on Instagram Live, on the CorePower Instagram Live at 12 p.m. Mountain, 2 p.m. Eastern. Otherwise, thank you, thank you, thank you. Keep showing up. Keep doing this work. It is the work that matters the most. I hope you have such an amazing Sunday, team. Thank you, and namaste. All right, looks like we're good, so I'll be signing off for now. Friends, have a lovely weekend. See you soon.